Okay guys, let's go over into next topic, which is probability. And the question is, we have two dice, let them be A and B, and both of them are thrown simultaneously. So given that even is the event when A shows 4. So even is the event when we get number 4 on dice A, and it can be any number on the other one. In the same way, E2 is the event when B shows 2. So dice B has 2 and A can have any number. In the same way, event 3 is when sum of both the dices is odd. So the sum of numbers which are shown on the each dice is odd. Then we have to find whether E1, E2, E2, E3 and E1, E3 are independent or not. So let's first find the probability of each events. So E1 is the event when A shows 4. So let's see the total number, how it can occur. A shows 4, it is 4 is fixed, then B can have 1, B can be 2, B can be 3, B can be 4, B can be 5 and B can be 6. So the total number of ordered pairs we get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 is 6. It is number of event 1 6 and number of event, the number of ways in which event 2 can occur is event 2 B shows 2. So 2 is fixed on B and A can have 1, A can have 2, A can have 3, A can have 4, 5 and 6. So just like event 1, event 2 also has 6 chances. Now coming over to event 3, number of event 3 is sum is odd. So if we check the total number of events which can occur, which is 6 into 6, 36. So out of the 36, half of the events have their sum to be even and other half have odd. So which we already know. Hence, as I already said, the total number of the total number in which events can occur is 36 and half of it is 18. Now we have number of events 1, event 2 and event 3. Let's check their probabilities. Probability of E1 is equals to 6 by 6 into 6, which is 36, is equals to 1 by 6, and probability of E2 just like E1, 6 by 36, it is 1 by 6. Probability of event 3 is equals to 18 by 36, which is 1 by 2. Now we are asked to check whether E1 and E2 are independent. So E1 and E2, which is probability of E1 and E2 occurring is equals to E1 is the event when A shows 4. So let's write E1 once again. A1 shows 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5 and 4, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and event 2 when B shows 2. So event 2 when B shows 2 we have 1 and only 1. So probability of E1 and E2 occurring at the same time is only 1. So 1 by 36. In the same way, probability of E2 and E3. So let's write E2. We had E2, B shows 2, so 2 is fixed. 2 2, 3 2, 4 2, 5 2 and 6 2. Now we have to check when the sum is odd. 2 plus 1, it's odd, so we have 1. 2 plus 2 is even. Now 3 plus 2 is odd. 4 plus 2 is even. 5 plus 2 is odd. So we have 1, 2 and 3. Total of 3 events of probability of E2 and E3, which is 3 by 36 equals to 1 by 12. Now we are left with E1 and E3. So probability of E1 and E3 should be, so let's write event 1 once again. Event 1 says A shows 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5 and 4, 6. Now the sum should be odd. 4 plus 1, 5, which is odd. 4 plus 2, which is even. 4 plus 3 is odd and 4 plus 5 is odd. So once again we have 3 common. 3 by 36 gives us 1 by 12. Now we have the probability of E1, E2, E3 and probability of E1 intersection E2, probability of E1 intersection E3, probability of E2 intersection E3. Now we have to check whether they are independent or not. When these events are independent, then we can write probability of E1 intersection E2 as probability of E1 into probability of E2. Now probability of E1 intersection E2, we have 1 by 36. So let's verify. Probability of E1 intersection E2, which is probability of E1 into probability of E2. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 6, which is 1 by 36, which is correct. Hence E1 and E2 are independent. These are independent. Now let's check probability of E2 and E3, which should be probability of E2 into probability of E3. Probability of E2 into probability of E3, which gives us 1 by 12. So which is 1 by 12. Hence even this is correct. So E2 and E3 are independent. Now let's check probability of E1 and E3, which is probability of E1 into probability of E3, probability of E1 into probability of E3, which is 1 by 12. Hence again this is also correct. So as we already have all these values, let's check the probability. Okay, it's done. Okay guys, we have a question from the topic probability, and the question goes, the words of 5 letters which are formed using the letters from the word small and are arranged in a dictionary order, then we have to find the position of the word small in that order. So let's first see how the letters come in dictionary order. So for small, in dictionary order we get first A, then L, followed by M and S. So he said it is a 5-letter word. So let's start 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in dictionary order we get A in the first place. So A, and but we need the word small. Hence these other places can be filled in 4 factorial ways, because we have 4 letters, but of which L is repeated twice. So we need to divide it by 2 factorial. Again going over to the next 5-letter word. After A we have L, so this starts with L, and this is not what we need S to be in the first place. So again this can be filled in 4 factorial ways, and there is no 2 factorial because we have already used the letter L once, hence it's only one more time. 1 2 3 4 and 5. After L we have M. In the same way we have 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial, and 1 2 3 4 5. After M we have S. So हमें क्या चाहिए, हमें स्मॉल लेटर ही चाहिए. सो S के बाद हमें चाहिए M, पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में A पहले आएगा, तो S के बाद A पर हमें चाहिए M. सो ये वर्ड सीरीज़ को यहीं कंप्लीट करते हैं. 3 factorial by 2 factorial. सो अगले 5 लेटर वर्ड में S सेम रहेगा. A के बाद L पर हमें चाहिए M, तो इस सीरीज़ को भी यहीं कंप्लीट करते हैं. 3 factorial और L हमने एक बार यूज़ कर लिया है तो वो एक ही बार बचा, तो डिनोमिनेटर में कुछ नहीं आएगा. 1 2 3 4 5 S. L के बाद है M और हमें चाहिए M, तो सीरीज़ करेक्ट चल रहा है. और अगले लेटर पे हमें है A और ये भी हमारे सीरीज़ में है. S हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया, M हमने कंप्लीट किया और ये कंप्लीट किया. बचे हैं 2 L, तो S M A और डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में बचा L और यही सीरीज़ हमें चाहिए. और अगले लेटर भी L है, तो हमें अपना वर्ड मिल गया. तो ये वाला वर्ड एक नंबर ऐड देगा. तो हमने पूरे स्मॉल के वर्ड से कितने भी लेटर्स आए उनके 5 लेटर वर्ड डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में लिख दी, और इनकी सम होगी 4 factorial by 2 factorial प्लस 4 factorial प्लस 4 factorial by 2 factorial प्लस 3 factorial by 2 factorial plus 3 factorial, and finally the one which is given by the word small. तो हमें चाहिए यही the position. तो बस इन सबको ऐड करने से हमें अपना आंसर मिल जाएगा. तो 4 factorial by 2 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2 by 2 plus 4 into 3 into 2 प्लस अगला भी 4 factorial by 2 factorial है. 4 into 3 into 2 by 2 प्लस 3 into 2 by 2 प्लस 3 into 2 प्लस 1. तो 4 into 3 into 2, 2 2 कैंसिल, 4 3 are 12 प्लस 4 3 are 12, 2 are 24 प्लस 2 2 कैंसिल, हमें बचा 12 और 3 प्लस 6 प्लस 1. तो इन सबका सम होगा 12 प्लस 24 36 प्लस 12 48, 48 प्लस 3 51 प्लस 6 57 और 1 58. और एग्ज़ाम में ये स्मॉल का 1 ऐड करना मत भूलना, क्योंकि ऑप्शंस में 57 भी होगा 58 भी होगा. कंफ्यूज होकर आप 57 लगा सकते हैं, पर आंसर है 58.